guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. First, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who wished me a happy birthday yesterday. Yesterday was July 27th. I'm not sure when this video is going to come up, but it was my birthday. I turned 26 and I don't want to talk about my age, but I had a really great day with my husband and we went to Santa Monica, we went to 3rd Street, went shopping, ate some good food, and you guys just seriously made my day with all of your birthday wishes. I felt so loved, so thank you. Today's tutorial is going to be on this summer night out makeup look, and I'm going to be featuring a new palette. This is something that I just received. It's not new, but it's new to me, and it's the Sigma Brilliant and Spellbinding palette. It is so beautiful, you guys. Like, look at these colors, and it is so pigmented. I was blown away. Not only does Sigma make really great brushes, but apparently they make amazing eyeshadows too. So if you are looking for a new palette, this one I totally recommend, and I think it would just work so well. The shadows are so smooth and buttery and pigmented, really, really easy to blend, and I just love it. If you want to see more makeup looks using this palette, definitely leave a comment down below and I will totally do that for you. Give me some ideas what you think when you look at this palette and let me know what kind of makeup look comes to your head. I really love how this one turned out, and I hope you guys like it too. Let's get into the tutorial. Foundation is on, and I'm wearing Luminous Silk by Armani in number 3. But moving on, we are going to prep our eyes. I like using the Mica Beauty Cosmetics Eye Primer. It works so well, and I'm just going to set that with a cream colored eyeshadow so the shadows blend a little bit nicer. For my transition color, I am using MAC Bamboo. This is my favorite transition color of all time. It works perfect for my skin tone, and I'm just going to very messily dust that in my upper crease so all of the other shadows blend seamlessly. Jumping into my Sigma Brilliant and Spellbinding palette. How beautiful is this palette though, guys? I'm going to pick up the shade Balmy and dust that right below Bamboo using the same blending brush, just to add a little bit more definition to my crease. Next, on my MAC 242 flat shader brush, I'm picking up the shade Radiant, which is this awesome, like, rusty copper shade, and I'm going to pack that all over my lid. I love this brush because it kind of grooves to the shape of your eye, and it just packs everything on perfect with very little to no fallout. These shadows were really, really easy to work with, and for some more added color, I'm taking the shade Bloom, which is this beautiful coral kind of orange color, and just lightly dusting that using my Sigma E25 blending brush for a little more color. Next, I'm taking the shade Faye, and Faye is kind of like a burgundy, deeper shade, and I'm going to run that back and forth in my crease, keeping it very low to get kind of that summer sexy vibe going on, and I'm going to kind of pack it on the outer V and then drag it into the crease. So I'm going to let you just watch this part. And then, of course, buffing everything out using a clean blending brush because harsh lines are not cute. Next, I am concealing my under eye area, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in the shade 0.75. If you watched my favorites video, it is my all-time favorite concealer as of now. It blends out beautifully, it's so hydrating, and it's full coverage, so I've been obsessing over it. If you haven't tried it, you should totally try it because I'm a pro longwear fan, and this one's so much better. Favorite way to blend out the concealer is using my Morphe G2 brush, and I'm going to mist it with some mineralized charged water by MAC first. You can use Fix Plus, makeup setting spray, it's all the same. This is going to add more of a radiant, dewy finish. And then, of course, just setting all of the areas so my makeup is locked and loaded using my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder, and then wherever my concealer was, I like to use the MAC Pro Emphasize Shaping Powder so everything stays nice and bright. Jumping back over to the eyes, we are going to finish them off by lining the lash line using the color Radiant from the palette, the same as our lid, and then buff it out with a pencil brush. I'm also going to add some eyeliner. This is Costa Riche by MAC, which is my favorite brown eye kohl. It looks so smoldering and beautiful, and I'm going to smudge that out using the same pencil brush. I opted for winged liner. You can do whatever you want, but you know I love wing liner, and it's so fun and sexy, and I really like it. And I'm going to move on to the brows by lining the lower part of my brows. I'm pretty much just tracing along where my brows naturally grow, doing the same with the top. And the brush I like to use is the MAC 266 angled brush. I think it is awesome. It's really nicely packed together and tight. And then I'm going to fill in any sparse areas of the brow. I forgot to mention, did I mention I was using the Dipbrow Pomade by Anastasia in dark brown? If not, I am. It's my favorite brow product. And in the front, I like to leave that blank because I like to kind of mimic the hairs softly using a Sephora retractable brow pencil in the shade Rich Chestnut. And brows are done. We are going to lock them in place with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. It's my favorite brow gel. It is like super glue for your brows. I don't know how many times I've said that. I don't know how many times Jaclyn Hill has said that, but it is true. It's awesome. To highlight my brow bone, I'm using the shade Mylar by MAC and adding a little mascara. This is so cute. It's the False Lashes little sample size from MAC, and I actually love the brushes on these ones. I find they're really easy to work with. I am going to apply some falsies today. These ones are by Blinque, and they are in the style 43. They are seriously dupes for the Red Cherry 43s, and they are super, super cheap on Amazon. I will link everything down below. After my lashes are on, I do like to kind of maneuver them a little bit and gently pinch the lash band using some tweezers so they're nice and close to my natural lashes. And I am going to highlight the inner corner because I feel like with a summer look, it just looks really pretty and catches light. I opted for this color from the palette called Spellbinding. It's kind of similar to MAC Nylon, but a little bit more gold. And I also just hit the brow bone a little bit too. For a nice summer glow, I'm picking up an oldie but a goodie. This is MAC Golden Bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer of all time. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. I feel like it's perfect for my skin tone. And I'm just going to buff that where the sun would naturally hit my face. To deepen up the hollows of my cheeks and contour a little bit, I'm taking my MAC Harmony blush. This is my favorite contour shade, in case you didn't know. I did pick up the Lorac contour kit, which I think I'm going to do a review on. Let me know if you want to see that because I'm really excited on that palette. I am going to buff everything out and then add a little mascara to my lower lashes. Y'all know how to do that, right? This next clip is kind of funny. I wanted to leave it in, but I went to pick up the shade Born 2 by Sigma, and how insane is that? I totally wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented on my cheek. So I went ahead and grabbed my powder brush and I just buffed out that color. If you ever do too much blush, grab a clean powder brush and just really swish it around and buff it out. You'll be good, you'll be fine. Don't worry, you'll live. But I also am going to highlight, of course, you know I'm into that glow, and for summer, everyone wants to glow. So I'm using the Becca Moonstone, and I really want to pick up Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill. Let me know if you've tried that and if it would work for my skin tone, because I really want to try it, but I'm worried it will be too pigmented. The cheeks were a little patchy, so I did just top them off with some MAC Well Dressed, which is a really light, pretty pink color. It's one of my go-to blushes. If you've watched my tutorials, you know what I'm talking about. Something I like to do when I'm attending a party or an event or something special, I like to take my lip pencil, this is Satin Mauve by Essence, fill in my whole lips with it, and then do my lipstick over top, which is Joseph Color's Soft Touch. This way there's a nice base underneath, so if you're eating, drinking, talking, and your lipstick wears away, you're still gonna have some color underneath and not just like lip liner and that's it, because that's not cute. I did top it off with MAC Oyster Girl Gloss, and here is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know your thoughts below. I hope you are having an awesome summer, and I will see you guys soon.